Hi, I just wanted to say it was a pleasure to be asked here, and I'm sure I speak on behalf of everyone when I say congratulations to everybody here for their amazing work, love, compassion, especially to the winners, for everyone who is nominated, and wider and far in the whole world of fostering and adoption. Really, you do know this, and I'm only reiterating the obvious, but, and these are my own personal words, and as an artist, I do speak from the heart, so I'm not a business person or politician, or although we need all these structures in society, people like Lem and I, and David as well. David was beautiful in what he said when he mentioned the L word, love, that we don't hear enough of. And so I suppose we speak from the heart, and we get the chance to very privileged part actually to play in life of kind of public stuff where, depending on whatever tortured strands you have to your life, mine is LGBT stuff, adoption, and well, I also get asked to do Scottish things as well. So I'm not saying Scotland's tortured, by the way, but I know that's controversial at the moment, but so I'm often asked to attend things, and it has struck me more than ever this past recent while, because I just turned 50, that, thank you, Glenn, that I'm very, very lucky to be able to have found, born with, I believe, a vocation that involves, transmitting and communication, because it has helped and very much, David was talking about how it wasn't it strange, he was told not to broadcast things so much, he became a broadcaster. Well, I believe that we're a mixture of our environment and a mixture of our kind of our soul coding in a way. So I think we're a mix of all these things, all of us. And I certainly felt I always wanted to talk and express myself. And I'm very lucky that I can do this. And I think now more than ever, it's very important that we also have a growing art community, particularly in working class communities, so that we can tell human stories and the human journey, because we are all too often being dehumanized by the ever-increasing hand of corporatization and consumerism. I am a political person. I don't belong to an organization of any kind or a party. I'm an individual, but I'm also psychological, I'm also a bit spiritual, and I'm very political. And you do know that in view of the enormous wounds that society has, that family has, and that individuals have, that you guys are in some way picking up the tab for that, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And there are so many awards for many things nowadays because it's part of marketing, because marketing is part of our lives now, and we all need it to, to sell what we're doing, to create and generate interest. But it also makes me think of all the people who've just been quietly doing things for years and years. I could cry, it's because I'm perimenopausal, but and these kind of things are awful for trying not to cry. And I was struck by all the people who were really emotional and moved, men and women, all these stories, these amazing stories. When you think about the struggle that we have against personally the carcinogenic forces of greed and, and that kind of thing. And violence and illegitimate war and all these things, that there are so many human beings with enormous hearts like yourself that are trying to love, just trying to love. And it really is a privilege to be able to hear these stories and just be a little part of it. We've all got our stories, adopted foster kids, we've all got wounds. And I was lying in bed a few weeks ago and I heard Lem pop up on Radio 4, Desert Island Disc. And also it was strange because Jeanette Winterson's been on the last week in Essential Classics, which is still available on an iPlayer. And when I heard, because they're beautiful human stories about adoption and fostering. And so I was just lying in bed drinking my tea in the morning, and Lem pops up. Hadn't seen him for years. I adore Lem. I think he's amazing. I think he's gorgeous as well. And I could hear him speaking just from the heart and from the soul, and I thought, God, we need so much more of that. We need so much more human story to try and keep people's hearts open in an increasingly hostile and challenging world, and you guys are testament to the loving human spirit. So on behalf of everyone, and I'm sure FosterTalk reiterate some of the stuff I've been saying, congratulations and God bless you all. Thank you.